Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hello, I am Kaya, and it is Monday. It's the start of another weekly vlog, and I am starting this heading off to an interview. Hello, me in the background. I am just wearing some smart cash type outfit. Yeah, I don't really know what to wear or what it's really going to be about, to be honest, so yeah. We'll see what happens. It's for an events company for production assistant, so hopefully it'll be good. But yeah, I've got like 5 minutes until I need to leave. Yeah, I'm very nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't get much sleep at all last night. Woke up in a very weird headspace again. So yeah, so good fun. What can you do? So, it's the second week of February and I've completely forgot that we need to do the calendar. So, let us do the calendar. I mean, apparently I can't do it. Oh, cute. So, it's time to change the bedding. I'm going to put some nice spring yellow colours on. I'm gonna put, I put Team Wolf on as well, and I'm gonna sort this washing out because we have someone from Hammond's, I believe, coming to give us a quote for a fitted wardrobe, which is exciting. I haven't vlogged today, I don't think, but I've spent the day basically just sorting out wardrobes, putting washing away, putting washing on, tidying the house a bit, hoovering, that kind of stuff, and now I'm popping off to work, so yeah. Good morning. I've just finished my breakfast. It is, what day is it? Wednesday, I think. I'm in such a weird headspace today. I've already cried like twice, which is fun. Basically, like, I don't know if you know, but like I have quite vivid dreams, and last night's dream just was not very nice at all. Basically my dream consisted of, basically last night I was at work and the play was about like a couple who were trying to live like they were in the 50s, and like it just got a bit weird, and like then they like split up but then didn't split up, and then they got back together and then became like a normal couple with some 50s things. It was a bit weird. Like, it was quite good, but also it was like really triggered like my weird mindset, and then I basically dreamt that but slightly differently and slightly more harsh, but with like Dom, my friends, my family, and like obviously me and Dom aren't married in the slightest, not even engaged, and it was basically a dream, the fact that we were married, like we were a few years down the line type thing, and we'd then doing life, and then stuff happened, and like we argued, and then Dom turned around and went, actually I don't want to be with you anymore, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. And obviously I woke up and I was like, it was obviously a lot more harsh than that, and like there was a lot of stuff that happened, but yeah, then I just woke up in a really weird headspace, and literally I woke up as Dom was leaving for work, and it was literally like he was in a rush, so he like literally like quickly kissed me goodbye, and that was it. And I just kind of went, I don't know what's just happened. So yeah, bit of a weird start to the day. And then I've just come downstairs, made myself breakfast and a cup of tea, and I've just sat and watched Jazzy Vlog's pregnancy announcement video, and she basically has struggled to get pregnant, and something that like, probably not a lot of people know, but I have quite a big fear, the fact that I like can't get pregnant or won't be able to get pregnant quickly or anything like that, and I'm such an impatient person. Like, I'm not even trying to get pregnant now, obviously, like we're not even married, not even engaged, I want to do that first, not even done anything to the house, etc, etc. Like, there's a lot that needs to come before that, well not a lot, but big things that need to come before that, but there's always like a part of me that's like, oh, it'd be quite nice to have like a small thing. But I don't know, it's just like I'm on the depot, like I'm not hopefully not gonna get pregnant anytime soon, so it's like I'm not even trying, like I'm not even at that stage, but there's still part of me that's always like got a weird fear, the fact that I'm just not going to be able to, or it's going to take a long time and I'll get really, really down about it, and like it's going to send me into a mass spiral, which, you know, I don't really want to do. So it's one of those things of like, obviously when I eventually do stop my depot, I'm going to start having periods again, which is going to be such a shock to the system. It's going to be such a weird getting used to my hormones again, and like all that kind of stuff, and then thrown in hormones of wanting to get pregnant, blah blah blah. It's just a lot, you know. So yeah, that's my weird headspace for the morning. Oh my god. So I was just eating my lunch, and had an email come through with the quote for the shower room. Oh my god, it genuinely put me off my food. Like, I do not want to eat anything anymore. I feel so sick. His was being like, oh yeah, it'd be like, I don't know. Well, our first estimate was like £2,000. Nope, nearly 27. Great. I'm not entirely sure whether we'll go ahead with that, to be honest. The thing is, like, we know that it's going to benefit us, and, you know, we have them, well, I don't know whether we have actually got the money to do that, but we've got, like, the savings that we have, which is, like, the house money. But whether we've got enough to do that, I don't know. Like, that's a lot of money, and it's also just to build the room, not even like decorate it, not to put any plumbing or anything in. Jesus Christ on a bike. Yeah. So yeah, so then to do that and like sort the loft out. I mean, we've already ordered the boards for the loft. But we also need to sort the spare room out. We've had a quote from a place called Hammond's for a wardrobe and like a desk area in our bedroom, and that was like 6 grand or something, which we knew wouldn't happen. I know it was more than that, it was like 8 grand, I can't remember. We added stuff to it. But that's again another thing that we've kind of been like, yeah, maybe. Somehow I don't think we're going to be able to afford all this. This is my thought, is like, I'm not being funny, but if we then spend all this money on a house, which we want to do obviously because we want to make it look good, and like a lot of it we can do ourselves, like the fitting of like the shower room potentially, and then swapping out the shower for the bath and stuff like that, and then tiling, painting, etc, etc. We can potentially do ourselves with the help of like family members and stuff. Again, with the spare room, that's basically just decorating, and all the rest of the rooms just need decorating. There's no real other work in that sense. It's just really that room. But obviously everything that we get, all the decorating stuff, that's all going to add up. Like, yes, we've already got the wallpaper, but like we still need wallpaper if we're in here. We still need to work out what we're doing with the rest of the walls, because like we obviously need to buy paint, and paint's quite expensive anyway. Yes, it may be cheaper than wallpaper, we still need to paint, you know, because even if we do get this done and we put the double doors in here and the windows, which we need to find windows and buy the said windows, then, you know, we also need to buy another single door for there. We need to find a door. We potentially just thinking just take it off the kitchen, because we always have that open anyway, to put as the shower room door. But we also need to then redecorate that wall at least. That's the thing, like, it's only this wall that's having wallpaper on, so we just need to get the wallpaper for that, and then the rest of the room's just being painted. But it's kind of staying a similar colour, so I wonder if we could potentially just not decorate this room for a bit and have this as like the very last room. Because otherwise that's gonna be madness. Yeah, that'll be a hella big job anyway. But yeah, same with like the landing and hallway, etc, etc. That all needs like new carpets. Everywhere needs new carpets. Everywhere needs paint or wallpaper or both. Apart from the kitchen. The kitchen's fine. It's staying how it is. But yeah, I want to miss my pie times 2. But yeah, so it's racking up already. Like, I got some paint pots. I think I told you before, I got some paint pots and they were like £2 each already, plus everything else. I feel like in my head I was hoping that we could get stuff done like fairly soon. Maybe this isn't going to be a fairly soon thing. This is going to be like over a few years at least. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that this morning, another thing that we need to just sort out in the spare room is the carpet, because we've got a friend staying at the minute and they locked Jerry in the spare room bedroom, and she ripped up the whole carpet corner, so then when I tried to open the door it obviously just flops up, so that I really struggled to open it. I should probably actually like try and duct tape that down or something. But anyway, yeah, we need to get a new carpet in there desperately, and then in the office, or what is the office currently, that's going to be the dining room, because the carpet in there is coming up as well. Hi, hi, hi. Scary biscuits. So I've just seen a fox in the garden. It's gone like to the back of the bush. Okay. I did wonder what Jerry was watching. Good morning. So my lucky nail varnish actually worked. I say it's lucky, I just had it left over on from when we went to Manchester. I just had a call to say that I got the job at on Event Productions. It's very exciting, and their logo is all pink and pink nail varnish on. I mean, they must have thought I was a bit crazy, like I don't know. But yeah, so that's exciting. Yeah, I'm just here putting a load of stuff, taking a load of photos of stuff because it's all going on Vinted. So check it out. I think it's linked in the description because there's lots of stuff on Vinted that I'm trying to get rid of, especially now we are starting to like renovate stuff, so we're going to get rid of the wardrobe that all of this Vinted stuff is in, so it would be very helpful if we could get rid of it. So go and buy stuff. Yeah, madness. Look at us doing joint cooking that you kind of cooked mostly, and I just threw in some potatoes that were way too many.
Salmon.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about
Coming for a long day at work. I've cooked you dinner, my love. I'm like, oh, that's brilliant. I go to eat it, and it's fucking raw.
Yeah.
My God, man. I thought you left me with like one drop.
No, I had to stop because I'll then eat it all. Well, you told me to stop. Yeah. Hello. It's Friday. I had a very chilled day today. I say chilled, it's not been chilled in the sense of like mentally chilled. Physically chilled, I feel like, yeah, maybe. However, I did like get up like as soon as Dom went, which is what I always do. I can never just like go back to sleep anymore. I don't really know why, but here we are. But yeah, I've just had a really like weird mental state today. Been watching loads of like wedding videos and stuff, and it's like I've already got the bride book app, just because I was like curious of like what kind of things you need to prepare for, what kind of budget you need, blah blah blah, because you know, you need to save it eventually. And it was like my kind of like dream date is the 14th of June 2024, which obviously is only next year. However, I'm not entirely sure that's going to happen, to be honest. And it went me on a bit of a weird spiral of like, well, what if Dom doesn't propose this year? What if he doesn't actually want to get married? What if he's not really that bothered? And I'm basically just making all these plans for not a lot of reason in that sense. Like, I would say that a lot of our wedding in that sense is kind of planned because I've been just gradually writing things like in a Microsoft to-do list. So there's a lot of stuff that we won't need to think about, which is like on the bride book list. But the bride book list is basically saying the fact that we need to start planning in May if we have our wedding next year. However, obviously we're not even engaged. But yeah, as I say, it put me on a bit of a weird spiral of like, there's a lot of things like changing already, and like I kind of wanted to be further along than we are. Like, there's part of me that really wanted to have got a lot of stuff done to the house by now, and like obviously last year we were really hoping that we could get like the double doors in. This is before like our plans kind of changed anyway, and then obviously we then tried to start getting stuff done like within the past month, and it's kind of come to a bit of a halt, because it's too much money. And then today obviously it's then gone, well, if it's too much money to do stuff on the house, which was kind of our first thing we wanted to do, then you know, we're not really going to have enough money to put a wedding together, that's for sure. So yeah, lots of stuff going through my head at the minute. I don't even know, like, I know there's no rush, but at the same time, like, I don't know. A wedding has always been something that is quite a big thing for me, and like something to look forward to, and it's getting to that point in my life. I mean, I'm saying this as a 22-year-old going to be 23 this year, as like, you know, that's something that I want to do next year, which is mad, but you know, it just is, like, meh. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening or not happening, or just lots of changes at the minute, which is just very overwhelming. Like, I've had an email today saying the fact that I'm gonna start on the 6th of March, just because I've already got quite a lot of commitments for February, because I've already got a lot of work on. Yeah, I just feel a bit weird because it's just something new, and I'm not very good at like starting something new. Like, I wasn't, like, obviously I was hoping to get the job, but also it's then a lot of other things it's quite scary because this is like my first full-time job I've ever had. I've always been casual, and it's like I realised that I didn't even ask about like what the times are, what the days are, what the pay is, anything like that. And I'm going in there like pretty much completely brand new, no idea what anything does, like how it happens. Like, it's not going to be as easy to turn around and say, look, I want to go and do this gig. Like, I told them in advance that I will be performing at Edinburgh Fringe, which is like a week. However, that's going to come off my annual leave, and I've never had like annual leave, so I don't know how much I've got. So, for example, if we want to book a holiday, because we haven't booked anything like that before, I don't know how that's going to work. Like, I knew that we should, if we wanted to go, we should have booked it before I even started looking, but at the same time I can't just put work off in that sense, so it's difficult because it means that we're potentially not going to be able to go on holiday anymore. Yes, I know Edinburgh is like kind of a holiday, but I'm still busy in that sense. I'm not going to get to enjoy it as much. I don't know, I just feel like it's very bittersweet feeling at the minute of like, we want to get stuff done like in the house, like, I don't know, just feeling very weird. Like, I need to go upstairs and have a shower and get ready for work and like have dinner and stuff, but I'm opening the bar tonight and I just don't really feel like I'm in the right mind space, to be honest, but here we are. What can you do? Hello, it's Saturday and there's no video gone up today because I haven't filmed anything, because I was going to film today, however I then got busy because me and Dom have been chatting about life and like working stuff out with like my new job and like savings accounts, etc, etc, and things like holidays, all that kind of stuff, and then it was suddenly 12 o'clock. And then I got an order, so I made my order, took it to the post office along with something that somebody bought from Vinted. Check everything out, please. And then I was like, right, I'm gonna go to Asda quickly, and then I will come back, film, and then get it uploaded, hopefully in time for 4 o'clock. It's 4:15 and I have just got home. And I have a lot of shopping. So now I need to put it all away. So I don't really know what to do, whether to still film a video and then just upload it ready for like tomorrow or something. Or whether to just leave it. I don't know. Sunday roast to come home from rehearsal. Lovely Dominic has made a roast for us.